take a moment to identify something that stresses you out or causes you fear or anxiety. It might be a pitfall thought pattern that sounds something like a thought about how scared you are, or worried you are, or stressed out you are. This is the work of Dr. Mike Dow from the book, Your Subconscious Brain Can Change Your Life. Now that your conscious brain knows what it needs to change, allow your powerful subconscious brain to figure out how it will change it. So let's begin. I invite you to begin this practice by allowing the eyes to close as you settle in here. As the body finds the most comfortable position to rest. And as you settle here, make any last adjustments if you like, resting into this peaceful state of pure serenity. I wonder if you can bring your attention to the place in your body where you feel the most relaxed. You already know how to activate the subconscious, which has always been here conspiring in your favor. So let's begin this journey now with some mindfulness. Ever so easily invite yourself to simply notice what's on your mind, right here and right now. Ever so gently inviting yourself to simply notice what's on your mind, instead of judging the thoughts, clinging to them, reacting to them, or becoming one with them. You can just gently let them float on by. Isn't it so interesting that when you watch your thoughts in this kind of way, this thought watching can start to feel relaxing? You've already begun to transform the thoughts that used to block a sense of calmness into a practice that promotes it. In the future, you'll probably find that this gentle thought watching may become a great place to begin your journey of finding more peace in your everyday life. Wouldn't that be nice? The very thoughts that used to put you into a tailspin can be used to set you free. Now pivot your attention to the sense of hearing. Invite the ears to notice 3 sounds you're hearing right here and right now. That's right. It could be interesting to begin with the loudest sound you can perceive in this moment. Now find a noise that's neither loud nor soft, a medium sound. Now I wonder, what is the quietest sound you can hear? Can you hear yourself breathing? That's right. Perfect. And now invite the eyes to notice 2 colors you can see on the back of the eyelids. The first being directly in front of you. And then on the next inhale, what color can you see near the crown of your head as you roll your eyes up, up, up? On the next exhale, allow the eyes to float down, down, down. And then just allowing the eyes to relax. as any lingering tightness simply floats away. Yes, that's right. And now I invite you to really feel one breath, allowing the breath to breathe you. Can you feel the breath rocking you? Can you feel the place where the breath feels the most peaceful? Allow that feel-good or soothing sensation to spread through the brain and body. Good. As you tune into your senses rooted in this present moment, you will probably find that the judgment, scrutiny, and defenses of the conscious begin to float away. And you are reminded that the subconscious is always looking out for you. It sees your greatest potential today and what possibilities you can look forward to tomorrow. Throughout this healing journey, you may also find that images and memories are more vivid and lifelike when viewed through the lens of the subconscious. And with that, it's also nice to be reminded that you are the observer of everything that unfolds here, isn't it? Remember, you always have the power to minimize or close a screen. Or, if you'd like, mute the volume. All the things you know how to do. Isn't it nice to know that you're in control at all times here in this practice? Most people say this enhanced sense of control stays with them even when this formal practice has come to an end. I invite you to send a message to the subconscious right now that today you're only going to see, hear, and experience what you're ready to see, hear, and experience. Call upon the subconscious right now and softly ask it to help you in the way that you most need today. Isn't it so nice to know your subconscious is conspiring in your favor and always knows what you need to heal? It knows what baby step that you're ready to take today, and perhaps it knows what step you'll take tomorrow. Or perhaps it will take that step for you tonight as you're dreaming, and all of it will feel so easy and effortless. In just a moment, but not quite yet, you'll use the power of your mind's eye to see and feel yourself going down an escalator with 12 floors. See yourself at the top of this escalator. That's right. You can see it, can't you? What color is it? You already have a sense that this journey will be a calming and comfortable one. See and feel yourself gliding down this escalator now. 12, beginning to feel a deep sense of relaxation washing over you. That's right. 11, as you feel yourself moving down the escalator, you'll become twice as calm as you were the floor before. 10, simply allow the body to take all the time it needs. Many people notice the breath becoming slower and more relaxed here. I wonder if you may notice your breath moving down into your belly as it does when the subconscious begins to take over. That's an indication that you're more relaxed. As the breath slows, the mind calms. 9. I wonder if you can actually feel a sense of the body moving down. So steady and so serene. And as you do, you're becoming cool, calm, and comfortable. Perhaps noticing how this relaxation may help you. 8. Letting go of any tightness in your body. And as that happens, your mind easily lets go of any remnants of conscious thought or worry. Good. 7. Even more deeply calm now. It's almost as if every floor this escalator glides down helps you to become 2 or even 3 times more relaxed and comfortable than you were on the floor before. And when this happens, I wonder if you'll notice how nice it feels. Perfect. 6, halfway down now. That's right. Letting go a bit more. Isn't that such a nice feeling? You deserve this rest. After all, you do so much in your everyday life, don't you? 5, almost there now. And you may also notice that the mind embodies the same ragged out quality as you may feel now in your mind. Your brain no longer has to do anything. I wonder if you have already begun to feel as though there's something that you were meant to overcome today. Either way, it can be so incredible just to have this time to really rest and relax. 4, feeling yourself glide down to the next floor, you may notice a wonderful dreamlike state come to you, now or at some point in this journey. 3, almost there now. That's right, you're doing so wonderfully already, and you've only just begun. 2, gliding down next to last floor now. Perfect. Feeling twice or maybe even 3 times as calm, dreamy, or relaxed on the step as you were on the floor before. 1, notice now where in the brain or body do you feel the most relaxed. If you'd like, allow that relaxation to spread over the rest of you, especially to the place you need it most. Just take all the time you'd like here to enjoy this type of experience you're feeling now. Very good. Now that you've felt the body make its way down the escalator, you've probably noticed the brain begin to slow itself down into a state of healing relaxation. In just a moment, you'll feel the body start to float upward as your consciousness begins to expand and I count up from 1 to 7. As these 2 things happen, body floating and consciousness expanding, you may notice an even deeper sense of peace and relaxation. As the body floats, many people also notice it feels warm, as though you're taking a warm bath or floating in an ocean on a summer day. As you practice this more, you may even find that you lose a sense of time and space. You may even find that if you'd like, you can create a sense of leaving the physical body for this healing time that you've given yourself. If it feels comfortable, you may wish to see your consciousness actually leaving the physical body as a momentary out-of-body experience. Your consciousness will return effortlessly at the end of this practice, or at any time that you'd like. Counting now. 1, body float. 2, Consciousness moving upward and expanding so that it's now larger than the body. 3. Body becoming lighter and warmer. 4. Consciousness moving upward and expanding even more so that it fills the room. 5. Body becoming almost weightless now. 6. Consciousness so elevated and expanded that it's joining with the universe. 7. So deep and so relaxed. Perfect. Now I invite you to ask your subconscious to help you by visualizing a person or a scene that will help you to feel safe, peaceful, and calm. Will this be a person, or will it be an energy that you take on this healing journey? If it is a person, you may also wish to see him or her next to you, to see them next to you. Would you like to see this person taking your hand? It's so nice to know that you're not alone, and it's also so comforting to know that you're in control. That's right. If you see a feeling or a kind of energy in your mind's eye, perhaps you can feel yourself taking some part of this and stitching it around the heart or stuffing a bit of it in a pocket, so it's always with you. Perfect. Now, I'd like you to imagine that you see a blank canvas in front of you. Perhaps this blank canvas represents the screen that your subconscious projects your dreams onto, like an outdoor movie screen. In just a moment, but not quite yet, I'm going to have you project an image onto that screen. Remember that your subconscious is also taking care of you, so it won't show you anything that you're not ready to see. You may use the same script 10 times, and every time it may show you a little bit more. Isn't that so comforting? That's your subconscious taking care of you. Your own inner mother to your inner child. This experience is going to help you stress less and find serenity. You see, today's stressors are often a result of yesterday's memories. Something or someone stresses you out and you don't know why. Who does he or she or they remind you of? Why is this getting to you? Is it a particular memory, or is it simply something deeper about who you are? Something about who you respond to and why. Why is it you are so afraid of this or that or any type of situation that is scary to you? Your brain probably paired a memory with a feeling of being scared. Oh, that's right. Maybe it was your aunt's old cat. That's why you're so afraid of cats today. Or maybe, just maybe, this fear is something that happened to one of your ancestors. After all, you now know that fear can be encoded and inherited. That is, after all, where our instinctual fears come from, isn't it? And if there were a key to access this door to see it, it would be there, here, through the subconscious. So if you believe that you can see your ancestors' fears, then you could, if you'd like, see even that. And so I'm going to ask your subconscious now to rewind the tape as far back as you need to go, to the very first time you felt this way. In front of you is that blank canvas. In just a moment, I'm going to count from 3 down to 1, and then you'll hear me snap my fingers. When you hear that snap, your subconscious is going to project the root of your stress, anxiety, or fear the first time you felt this way, or at least as much as you're ready to see today. In some cases, the origin may be quite simple. In others, it may be complex. With openness, simply allow your subconscious to find the scene or the images. 3, 2, 1. What do you see on your screen? Do you see the root of your stress, fear, or anxiety? Or are you simply reminded of something you already knew about yourself? For most people, simply knowing the root of the fear or stress is already calming in and of itself. Did you have a small or perhaps even a significant aha moment? Now, most people experience some side-to-side eye flutter as they relax through this practice. As I count backward from 3 to 1, allow your eyes to relax, and the eyes will flutter left and right just a bit more. And this time, play the scene or scenes you found from the beginning to the end. And if you get to the end, simply loop it around to begin again, pressing play and allowing the eyes to flutter now on 3, 2, 1. Now inhale on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale on the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Many people notice tension, but at least 1 or 2 places in the body will feel at ease. Now, as I count from 1 to 5, the subconscious brain will spread that ease to the rest of your body and mind and spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Perfect. Now this time I invite you to review the same scene, but this time simply notice everything you already did to handle the stress fairly well. As you throw that same scene up onto the blank canvas of your mind's eye, really see all the things you did to help yourself feel safe and secure. Isn't it nice to consider what you're already doing right? In this relaxed and comfortable state, you'll probably also notice how your breath is beginning to migrate down to the belly and become slow and steady, which is a sign that you are in a wonderful state we call rest and digest. Notice where in your body do you feel the most calm right now. Isn't it so wonderful to know that you're already pairing a state of calm with these images? So in just a moment, when you press play, you'll do 2 things. First, see this scene, how you handled the stress fairly well. Second, notice where in your body you feel the most calm. Pressing play and inviting the eyes to flutter side to side now on 3, 2, 1. Now inhale on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale on the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Many people notice tension, but at least 1 or 2 places in the body feel at ease. Now, as I count from 1 to 5, the subconscious brain will spread that ease to the rest of the mind, body, and spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Perfect. And now it's time to imagine that you have access to advanced editing software and wires that only the subconscious can touch. I wonder what the subconscious brain would like to do to that scene. Imagine it's accessing that panel right now and visualizing all these things happening right here, right now. Are you transforming the cat that looked big and scary into a tiny, happy cartoon character? Or are you turning the volume down on the scene from the past? Would you like to turn these loud sounds that your brain initially encoded as fear into sounds that suddenly sound funny? In this moment, how are you reprogramming your brain? Perhaps you'd like to unlearn an association so you will not notice things that cause you stress or fear. Or would you like to tell the brain that the thing that you thought was nasty is actually nice? Either way, it's rather interesting how many things you can change via the subconscious brain. You can use the creativity of your subconscious to do anything you'd like. It knows how to best to take care of you. In just a moment, the power of the subconscious brain will start to set you free. And again, notice, in this wonderfully relaxed state, where in your body you feel the most relaxed. That's right. Perfect. This time, project that movie again and allow the subconscious to edit the scene in any way it likes. Edit the scene. That canvas is in front of you and your subconscious is the artist, just like the blank canvas of the dreams you see every night. Again, allow the eyes to flutter side to side as you press play. And also edit or delete or mute or whatever you'd like now on 3, 2, 1. Now inhale on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale on the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Many people notice tension, but at least 1 or 2 places in the body feel at ease. Now, as I count from 1 to 5, the subconscious brain will spread that ease to the rest of the mind, body, and spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Perfect. And now allow the subconscious brain to fast forward to present day. Isn't it so interesting that the subconscious brain has already begun to set you free? Was it the way you helped to connect the dots? Or was it the way it helped you to see how you're already doing fairly well in managing your life? What was it for you? Take a moment to notice what feels different now. I don't know if the difference will be a subtle one or a significant one, but you will notice something right now or tomorrow afternoon. Isn't it so interesting that in this moment you may even be able to find one or two pieces of evidence that you are actually stronger, calmer, and more courageous than you realized? And in this moment, it's as though you're floating on a cloud. You know, right here and right now, in this calm, cool, confident, courageous, and comfortable state, that you are so much stronger than you realize. The avoidance that you had previously been using to manage your fears or your stress was simply a coping mechanism, wasn't it? Avoidance is only necessary as a way to keep yourself safe when you have no other way to handle your fear. But now you know how, don't you? You've changed. You can feel it, can't you? And you've tapped into the strength that allows you to go through it, not around it. And by doing so, you are setting yourself free. Now, right here and right now, as you reflect upon who you are today, I wonder what situation or moment will help you to remember just how strong you are. You see that, don't you? And when you find that memory that reminds you of the strength, then the avoidance and fear you had been using will begin to evaporate. Isn't that incredible? When you remember how capable and brave you are, you don't need your fear anymore, do you? I wonder what memory your subconscious has shown you in this moment that is helping you to access your inherent strength and courage. Now consider that pitfall, thought pattern, or negative mantra, the fear or stress you identified. I wonder what part of this experience has loosened your belief. Has the subconscious transformed that pessimism and its catastrophic, worst-case scenario thinking into optimism? At this point in practice, most people find that they already begin to consider the probable more than the possible. And this works wonders when it comes to freeing themselves from fear. Isn't that so nice to know? Perhaps there used to be a mantra. Did you used to walk around the world with one that sounded like, "I'm not okay"? At this point, you are starting to realize that yes, you are okay, and will be even more so in the future. Now imagine a dial of peacefulness. See yourself turning up that dial now, all the way up, from 5 to 6 to 7, all the way up to 10. That's right. Doesn't that help you to feel so calm, so peaceful? And now as you fast forward the tape with your mind's eye, See yourself in the future with confidence of everything that you have already done. See yourself taking a baby step in your life, something that will help you to conquer fear, to become even more free. The power of the subconscious helps you to see this as if it's unfolding right here and right now. And when that's true, it's as if you jetty-minded tricked your brain into thinking that you're already conquering your fears. If you like, you can even supercharge this step with photos or videos, allowing the eyes to float open just a bit during this part. If there's a phobia you're conquering, make your brain believe it's coming in contact with that cat or anything else it wants to conquer. You know you can now, don't you? Or you can simply allow your subconscious to create the virtual reality of being your calm, confident, courageous self in front of the thing that you fear, or easily handling the thing that used to cause you stress. Good. What baby step comes after that? See it now. If it's a matter of stressing less, what will you do just a bit differently in the future to stress less? Will your boss's voice remind you of all the patience and grace you already know you have? I wonder, will that yoga class become more of a priority? I wonder if you simply won't notice a former stressor. Have you reprogrammed something and recategorized it as something else? And now it's underneath the umbrella that says, these things are nice? When you recategorize experiences in this way, it also gives you the opportunity to have positive experiences in the future. So the visualizations you just saw become reality. Also, just give yourself a bit of credit for all the things you do to take care of yourself, like this practice today. And as you do, gently bring your attention to the place in your body where you feel the most relaxation. And isn't it so nice to know that the subconscious brain will always be looking for opportunities to continue this healing? I wonder if it will continue to show you things you could do differently in your dreams. Many people have the most pleasant dream after they recategorize formerly nasty objects into nice ones. That's funny. Where did that dream come from? Will the subconscious show you all the opportunities to create change in your daily life? From yoga to practicing these meditations more often, to exercise, to brain balancing foods. It's so wonderful to realize that you have so much you can change. In just a moment, I'll have you deepen this relaxation one more time so that the seeds of positivity will be planted deep in the subconscious. Now deepening this wonderful feeling of being calm and comfortable on 3, 2, 1. That's right. Reflect on the fact that you've already done so much today to heal, haven't you? It will be interesting to notice if the changes you feel will be immediate when this practice is over, or if you'll notice them next Tuesday afternoon. There will be a time when you will be presented with an image or a voice, and right here and right now, I invite you to call upon your subconscious to pair that image or voice with the most calming part of today's practice. In the future, it'll be so interesting to notice how this image or sound will be an instant reminder of this calming feeling. It will be as if it's now a cue for your brain to release its inner pharmacy of relaxing chemicals, your own Xanax, if you will. And I wonder what feeling or strength of yours will also pair with this image or sound or experience. Will it be a reminder of your courage? Or will it be your patience and grace? If your subconscious thinks it's best for you, it may even decide to make whatever you don't need totally unrecognizable, invisible, silent, or forgotten the moment after you see it or hear of it. Won't that be interesting? Any comment that prevented a sense of peace and calm will now suddenly become like words in a foreign language. So it's as though you'll only be able to hear words of kindness from that person. If there is something that used to cause fear, but is something that would be safe to become totally blind or deaf to, you could choose to no longer notice this object or change it. I wonder if this known object will suddenly become a foreign thing that you've never seen or encountered before. Like you're on another continent, you're greeting this wonderful, furry creature for the first time. Wouldn't it be so interesting to have a fresh start? Perhaps that sound will become silent, or you may lose that type of hearing, keeping your sense of hearing for only all the noises that you need to sense to truly keep you safe. Will your brain still hear real smoke alarms? Yes. Will it hear sounds or become sensitive to signals that make you overreact? Inner smoke detectors going off too quickly? No, it won't. Won't that be so comforting? In any case, I know your subconscious has probably already figured out the best way to take care of you. Isn't that so nice to know? You have found something healing here today that will help you. I wonder what that has been here today for you and your brain. You have already planted so much in terms of healing, calm, and comfort. I wonder what day or time it will be when you truly notice that this healing has bloomed. Now it's time to build a bridge so you can take everything you've gained from this practice into your waking, everyday life. Whenever you need to be reminded of anything and everything you have discovered here, you'll have a way to do so. The first part of building this bridge involves a button. First, I want you to find the 3 best things you have gained here. Perhaps they were lessons or insights. I wonder if they were energies or feelings. You could even visualize them as colors if you'd like. Now send the best part of what you've gained down your dominant arm into your dominant hand. Gather and intensify the feeling of calmness or courage into your dominant index finger. That's right. Now rub the tip of that index finger with that thumb. Can you feel that? There, you've just built a button for yourself. In your waking, everyday life, whenever you need a little piece of what you've created here, All you need to do is push that button. All the feelings, lessons, or sense of freedom will come flooding back. If you come into contact with a stressor and need a little extra boost of stress-relieving brain chemical, all you need to do is press that button. Isn't it so nice to know that this button is here for you at any time? Second, gather any residual stuff you'd like to get rid of. Fear, tension, stress, anxiety, or the feeling of being stuck. Now I invite you to visualize that a balloon is tied to your non-dominant index finger. Can you feel it? See that balloon being blown up as you fill it with the hot air that fuels your stress, fear, stuckness, anxiety. Many people even notice that the finger may even begin to lift a little bit here on its own. Isn't that interesting? Just one last moment here. Is there one last ounce of stress or fear that you'd like to send into that balloon? Go ahead. Now rub that thumb against your non-dominant index finger to untie the balloon from your finger. In your mind's eye, see that balloon float far, far away. Can you see it becoming so small, tiny now? Follow it until it's gone. Whenever you notice any of the stress, fear, or tension creeping into your waking life, all you need to do is put it into this balloon that's tied to the non-dominant index finger. Then rub your thumb to untie the string and let it all go. In each and every moment, you have the power to set yourself free. Now see yourself gliding up that escalator. You'll become twice as alert and awake as you move up every floor. You'll return back to your everyday waking state as your consciousness returns fully to your body. That's right. 1. Feel yourself becoming alert as you glide up now. 2. Becoming more and more awake as you ascend. 3. Perhaps giving a wiggle to your fingers and toes, and as you do so, feel more and more alert.